The ocean was vast, an endless expanse of blue. It stretched towards the horizon, a canvas of sapphire and turquoise. Sunlight danced on the surface, shimmering like a million scattered jewels. Beneath the waves, a world teemed with life. Schools of silverfish darted through coral gardens. Graceful rays glided over the sandy bottom. A giant squid, its tentacles trailing behind it, pulsed through the deep. The ocean held mystery. It held danger. But it also held a breathtaking beauty that captivated all who gazed upon it. It was a world of wonder, a place where life, in all its strange and wonderful forms, thrived. The ocean was home. A shape breached the water. A magnificent creature, half whale, half fish, soared through the air. Her massive body, sleek and powerful, glistened in the sun. Water cascaded off her sides as she reached the apex of her jump. Below, a pair of young eyes watched, eyes filled with awe and admiration. The young whalefish had never seen its mother leap so high, so free. The mother crashed back into the water. Waves rippled outwards, carrying with them a silent message. A message of strength, of courage, of life. It was a farewell. The young whalefish felt a pang of sadness, but also a sense of wonder. It longed to experience the freedom of the sky, just like its mother. The ocean floor was a wonderland. Colorful coral reefs teemed with life. Strange and beautiful creatures swam past. The young whalefish, guided by instinct, began to explore its underwater home. It learned to navigate the currents, to use its powerful tail to propel itself through the water. It discovered the joy of chasing after schools of fish, its mouth agape. The ocean was a playground, a place of endless discovery. The young whalefish, filled with the boundless energy of youth, embraced its new world with gusto. It swam, it played, it explored. Life was good. A shadow fell over the reef, dark and menacing. It moved with a speed that sent chills down the young whalefish's spine. It had never encountered anything like it before. Fear pulsed through its veins. It instinctively knew that this creature was danger. This was a predator. The shadow grew larger, closer. The young whalefish's heart pounded in its chest. It had to escape, but where? The ocean, once a place of wonder, now felt like a trap. The young whalefish was alone, vulnerable. Section 5. A leap of faith. The shadow lunged. Panic surged through the young whalefish. It thrashed its tail, desperate to escape the predator's grasp. With a burst of adrenaline, it did something unexpected. It leaped. Up it soared, breaking free of the water's surface. The air rushed against its skin, a sensation both strange and exhilarating. Below it, the predator circled, frustrated. The young whalefish had tasted freedom. It had defied its pursuer. And in that moment of triumph, it understood its mother's final leap. It was a message, a legacy. The young whalefish landed with a splash, the memory of its narrow escape still fresh. It had survived. But the encounter with the predator had stirred something deep within it. A memory, an echo of the past. It saw its ancestors, creatures of the deep, evolving over millennia, fish that dared to dream of the sky, whales that ventured into shallower waters, and finally the union of two worlds giving birth to its kind, the whalefish, a creature of two worlds. At home in the ocean depths and the vast expanse of the sky, it was a legacy of courage, of adaptation, of survival against all odds, and the young whalefish was determined to honor that legacy. Days turned into weeks. The young whalefish practiced its newfound ability. It leapt from the water, feeling the wind beneath its fins. It experimented with different movements, learning to control its body in the air. Each jump was higher, each landing smoother. The fear was gone, replaced by exhilaration. The young whalefish was no longer just a creature of the sea, it was a creature of the sky. It soared above the waves, the ocean spread out before it like a vast blue canvas. The sun warmed its skin, the wind whispered through its fins, it was free. Hunger gnawed at the young whalefish's belly. It was time to hunt, but this time it wouldn't be confined to the depths. It would use its newfound abilities. It spotted a school of fish, shimmering silver near the surface. With a powerful thrust of its tail, it shot out of the water, mouth agape. Its timing was perfect. The fish disappeared down its throat, its first successful aerial hunt. It had combined the grace of its whale heritage with the agility of its fish ancestors. It was a predator, evolved. The sun began its descent, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. The young whalefish glided through the water, its body weary but content. It had faced challenges, learned valuable lessons, and emerged stronger. It thought of its mother, of her final leap, of the legacy she had passed down. It had found its place in the vast expanse of the ocean. The future stretched before it, filled with possibilities. The young whalefish took a deep breath and dived beneath the waves, ready to embrace the adventures that awaited. The ocean, vast and mysterious, held endless wonders, and the young whalefish, with courage in its heart and the spirit of its ancestors coursing through its veins, was ready to explore them all.